Hi, Gaon, Jacaro Toro here, and on this channel I focus on Australian Aborigines, their languages, cultures, history, and so on. And this is another video about words, and we are specifically going to look at one word, and predominantly in one Australian Aboriginal language, the word jundi, in the Ngarla language, a highly conservative language of the northernmost part of the Pilbara region of Western Australia. Now, this word occurs also in neighbouring Nyamal and Nyangumarta, and it means cave in all three languages. But we are going to focus on the Ngarla senses of this word here. Now, it is a fact that words tend to acquire additional meanings over time. This is common for nouns, not the least, that the senses are extended, that words are started to be used in other senses as well. This, as it so happens, is one of the challenges for the second language learner of English, that many of the common English words have so many different senses that you have to learn. And linguists, specifically semanticists, they construct what they call semantic maps, where they show how different senses are related. What sense came before another one, and so on. And this here is my attempt at a semantic map for the Ngarla word jundi. So, it means cave and hollow, and I think it's easy to see how those two senses are related. And in this part of Australia that we are talking about, the Aborigines in traditional times took shelter in caves during the cyclone season. They wanted a roof over their heads during the cyclone season, and for the rest of the year they were out and about. Mainly. But it's easy to see how the sense cave then was extended when colonization started and the whites started to arrive and build houses. It was extended to mean different things relating to houses. Things like room and also jail, here in both the American and the British spelling of the word. So that is clear, I think. It is known that for nouns with many different meanings, concrete meanings are usually original, and more abstract meanings come later by extension. So the question here is jundi in the sense curve related to jundi cave? It could be a case of homonyms, different words that have come to sound the same over time, such as in English, rain, coming down, rain, or rains used to rein in a horse, and the reign of a monarch. Rain, rain, rain. Those are homonyms in English. So it could be the case that jundi cave, hollow, and jundi curve are homonyms. Then on the other hand, the sense cave is definitely more concrete than the sense curve. And caves usually have a certain curvature to them. So I would say that we cannot be 100% sure here, but jundi curve could be an extension from jundi cave. So they might not be homonyms. Anyway, here it is clear how these two senses relate to the one immediately above. So we have jundi curve, and by extension jundi is also started to be used for billabongs. So a pool of water at the bend of river bends. It is a fact that in Australia, in most of Australia, there is a rainy season when it rains a lot and you get a lot of water flowing in the rivers or the river beds. But the rainy season ends and after a while the rivers start to dry up. And what you will find is that pools of water are left in the river bends, so in the curves. So from curve to water in the curve. And by extension, when it had come, this word had come to mean water in the curve, water in the pool in the curve. It also came to mean a pool of water in other places, so specifically pools, tidal pools on the beach at low tide. So yes, this is my attempt at a semantic map of the word jundi in Ngara. This word has also acquired additional senses in the two other languages I mentioned. In Nyangumarta, for example, it is also used for two holes in the Milky Way that can be seen on a dark and cloudless night outside. But this will be all for today. If you've made it this far, why not like this video and subscribe? And as you probably know, if you've seen my videos, I will be back. So, see you later.